Hello and welcome back to another video with me, Meoni, for Final Fantasy XIV, continuing our look at patch 5.45 goodness. Today we're looking at the brand new hairstyle added in the patch, and, well, yeah, it's called the Modern Aesthetics Early to Rise. You can actually obtain this in the game from inside Delibrum Regine, which is the new 24 and 48 player Savage version of the same thing, from the Bostia sort of content that was added. And whilst it seems to be quite a taxing thing on Savage, it's not too difficult on the normal mode. And if you're very, very lucky, after the last boss in the chest there on your personal loot, you have a chance of getting this particular hairstyle. It's called Modern Aesthetics Early to Rise, so that's what you should be searching for if you want to know how much, or what, if you want to get this on your own character from a market board and your RNG sucks. You're looking at anywhere from 21 to 26 million gil at the time of recording, which is quite painful. I think you'll agree. It says, the Realm's premier publication on beauty and fashion. This specific copy of Modern Aesthetics covers in detail techniques for weaving a simple yet elegant braid that can be employed by even those who are not yet fully awake. And there we go, there's 25 million gil or thereabouts worth just evaporating to the aesthetician. And if nobody ever said that Final Fantasy XIV endgame was glamour and looking good, you know, and people wouldn't put gil into it, then there we go. We certainly do. We take pride over our characters, and yes, we spend ludicrous amounts of gil on them. So let's go to the aesthetician and have a look at this new hairstyle. So in this video, I will also look at the male version of this. The way we're going to do that is through the purchase of 2 Fantasias, and basically Fantasia to a male character, and then that of a back to obviously Meoni, which is a female character. In here then on the hairstyle menu, let's see if we can find it. It's this one. Here we go. Early to Rise, right at the bottom. Let's change the environment so it's actually a little bit brighter. I don't think that's actually too bad. I'm not really a fan of short hairstyles, but that one isn't super short, honestly. It's okay. It's actually the sort of thing I can imagine my girlfriend Fran liking. You know, it's that sort of like shoulder height. It's very extent. It's not quite as long as I would have hoped at the back, but the braid is really nice actually with this sort of blue ribbon on it. And yeah, I think that's quite nice actually. It looks pretty good. Obviously, let's have a look at that in different colours, because I always stick to white, don't I? There's the black colour, which I'm sure some of you will choose. And of course, with highlights, that's the way the highlights affect it. So it looks like the red goes onto, let's change the base colour back to something a bit brighter. A blue, that will work actually. There we go. So it's the very tips of the back of the hair, which is pretty cool. As well as on the braid itself, you have this slight bits of red here and there, as you can see, and on the fringe. It's actually not bad, is it? The highlights look pretty good on this one. Not the worst thing in the universe. Of course, many people will have different, you know, wants from hairstyles. Personally, I like the longer the better. But as, you know, short hairstyles go, I don't think this is really that bad, in my opinion. So let's actually get out of here and go and look in some natural light, because the window here in the aesthetician does like to basically look nothing like the video game. Right then, so here we are, we're outside now. And yeah, just on my blue mage outfit then, that I've put together with the Omega jacket, I think this looks pretty good. This is in normal daylight in the mist. Pretty clear day, usually it's raining. And yeah, with no highlights turned on. And honestly, this is quite nice. You can see I'm using quite a high collared outfit here. And it's really not clipping. So yeah, I mean, there's a bit of clipping there, but it's not anything to write home about. This is really nice. I actually really like this hairstyle. It might be something I keep on my character for a while. I like the fringe. I like, well, the bangs on this. I like the way it just flicks at the side. This is really nice. I believe this is actually a design contest winner. Well, props to that person for finally getting it in the game then, if that is the case, because this is really nice. You've encouraged me to change my character's hair for a while. Probably not permanently. I don't know how long I can go without having a long hair, but that looks pretty good. I think we should Fantasia now and have a look as a male character what this looks like. Yeah, let's do that. Alright then, here we are, post-operation. This is us as a male version then, with exactly the same setup, basically. All I did was sort of change it to a male character and go with some of the defaults, push a few things a different way, but you know what? It doesn't look too bad, does it? I'm not a massive, you know, fan of short hairstyles, but this one is actually, you know, quite long for a short hairstyle. So it looks really quite interesting on a male character. I mean, you've got clipping issues at the back here with the adventurous jacket, but you're going to get clipping on any of these hairstyles anyway, so that really shouldn't turn you off too much. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. And the braid doesn't actually look that bad on a male character. I was a little bit fearful that the braid might be a bit much, but honestly, I don't think it looks out of place. I mean, it could be better if obviously the braid wasn't there, but at the same time, it is identical to the female variant. It looks good from that angle. Wow, look at that. Imagine if the other side didn't have a braid on it. Very cool. You kind of look like well, just a generic Final Fantasy main character, don't you? To be perfectly honest, or this character does at least. Yeah, the braid isn't too bad. I'm not hating it, so there's that. Obviously not as good as my female character, but yeah, don't know. What do you guys think about the braid? Is that something that you're willing to put up with? Let me know below in the comment section. But yeah, all in all, this hair is pretty good. I really actually like it. I don't feel too bad about spending all of that gil now. Honestly, I thought it would be an instant regret, but I hadn't looked at any of the previews of it in the actual game. I hadn't seen anybody with it yet, so I'm pleasantly surprised, and hopefully you are too, and hopefully this covered any questions you might have. Of course, Viera, Hrofgar, you're missing out once again. The system does suck, unfortunately. Why there isn't just a variant created for you as well, I don't know. I really have no idea, but it is unfortunately what it is for the current time of the game. Maybe they'll fix or address it in the future, but I very much doubt it, sadly. But there we go. That's what it looks like on conventional races, both the male and female version. I'm not going to spend any more money on Fantasias to show on other races, because you should have got a fairly decent idea from this. But hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thank you kindly for watching, and I'll see you all next time. It really feels quite weird to bow as a male, not going to lie. Bye-bye.